The Introduction to Self-Care lecture, part 1. So today I decided to make this class for people who, because we have that government order in place to stay at home, so I thought it would be a good idea to talk about our self-care in this time where it's been a little stressful, and also to help us to connect with each other. So what is self-care? So self-care is an activity that we do deliberately in order to take care of our mental, emotional, and physical health. So although it's a simple concept in theory, it's something we very often overlook, especially when we have a lot of anxiety and stress. We kind of push our self-care activities to the side. So, and it's also very beneficial for us to have self-care in our life is because it's a key to improve our mood and reduce our anxiety. It also helps us socially by by allowing us to have it's key to a good relationship with oneself and others as well. So in a few words, self-care is the key to living a balanced life. So in order to have ourselves be healthy and happy and balanced, we need self-care. So it really is important to have self-care in our lives. So some people are wondering, like, how do you start incorporating self-care activities in your lives? So there are 3 golden rules. So the first one is to stick to the basics. So meaning over time you will find your own rhythm and routine, and you will be able to implement more and identify more particular forms of self-care that works for you. So in other words, like let's say you want to start journaling and say, I'm going to wake up early and journal every day. So you start having a routine, you set your timer, so you can get up a little bit early, just have that time to journal. Some people do meditation, or even if you're spiritual, some people like do devotions, or like art is a good one, reading. I know I love reading. I'm getting a lot of reading done right now. Another rule is self-care needs to be something you actively plan rather than something that just happens. So meaning it's an active choice. You must treat it as such. So add certain activities to your calendar, announce your plans to others in order to increase your commitment, and actively look for opportunities to practice self-care. So again, it's just kind of creating that routine and that like habits to incorporate in your life, and then you get better and better, and it just becomes second nature to you. Another rule is keeping a conscious mind is what counts. So in other words, if you don't see something as self-care or don't do something in order to take care of yourself, it won't work as such. So be aware what you do, why you do it, how it feels, and what the outcomes are. So in other words is, if you're getting stressed out or have anxiety about how you skipped some days of doing your journal, or it's just not working out, you're too tired to get up in the morning, or you just don't want to do it, or whatever the reason is, it's okay to say, okay, well, maybe journaling is not the best for me, or maybe I should change it and see I'm more alert at night, so maybe I could do it at night before I go to bed. Or maybe I'm artistic, so maybe I could do more of like an art base. So you just have to like play around with it, and if something's not working for you, then it's not going to benefit you. So there's a basic checklist that can be followed by all of us for self-care. So the first one is create a no list with things you know you don't like or you no longer want to do. So this is, again, so if there's some self-care activities that work for you, great. If there's some that don't really work for you, then maybe that could be on your no list. All right, so that's going to be the end of part 1. I will continue in part 2. Thank you.